So Shaq posed this question a couple weeks ago. He was doing some podcasts. I think he was on Chris Broussard's podcast. Shout out to Chris Broussard, FS1, and his own podcast. And he was saying that his Kobe Shaq-led team could beat the currently constructed Golden State Warriors with Kevin Durant. Because he said, look, anytime one of those guards got too loose on that three-point line, he would have his guards, Kobe or Derek Fisher, send them into the paint, into him, and Shaq would knock them on the ground. Now, I looked at this matchup from a couple ways, couple angles. I said, look, it depends on are they playing in this era where the three-point shot is prevalent, or are they in the Kobe Shaq era and the three-point shot is not as prevalent. People really got into the offense. The triangle was moving. By the way, Kobe and Shaq ran that triangle offense to a T under Phil Jackson with the best of them. All right? But I will say this. I have to disagree with Shaq. I look at this game. I look at this matchup. And I look at those Lakers teams that were great. Shaq was great. There's a mismatch for Shaq. Don't get me wrong. Whether it's JaVale McGee guarding Shaq or Zaza Pachulia, Shaq's going to work. But Shaq only has 6 fouls. And Shaq didn't make free throws. Golden State's a great free throw shooting team. Shaq's only got 6 fouls. With Steph driving, Kevin Durant driving, Clay driving every now and then to the rack, and Zaza Pachulia maybe forcing Shaq into an offensive foul, I don't believe Shaq will be able to stay on the court. And I think Klay Thompson is decent enough to hold his own against Kobe. Is Kobe still going to get 25, 28, 30 points? Yes. But if he's getting 28, 20, 35 points on 25 shots, Klay's did his job. You made him work for everything, and he's only getting about a point per shot. So I believe the Warriors would take this one just on talent alone. Now, on will to win, I'll give Shaq and Kobe the edge there. Nobody wanted it more than they did when they got on the court. It was everything off the court that was the problem. But I just look at the chemistry. The Lakers were dominant, but I don't know how they would hang with teams in this generation, man. Too many threes. Kobe was a great defender in his day, but, man, he can only guard one guy. Somebody still has to guard Kevin Durant. I don't believe Rick Fox could do it. I don't believe any of Devin George, I don't believe, could do it. I'm just naming some old Lakers here. And I think the Warriors would come out on top in that game if the two teams ever played each other.